Less than 1% of high school baseball players actually get to live out their dream and make it to the big leagues. But this rookie turned heads of MLB recruiters early and continues to make a name for himself, one start at a time. His name is Caden Dana. He's the Rocket City Trash Pandas' 20-year-old right-handed pitcher who just so happens to be the Los Angeles Angels' top prospect. But it wasn't all that long ago that he was just a bat boy from Warwick, New York.
Third baseman, number 12, Caden Dana.
Well, since we're starting from day one, I was always the bat boy for my brother. Brothers, they played for the team called Generals my dad put together. And so from day one, it was just chasing bats, chasing balls. And then obviously when I was old enough to start hitting up a tee, playing t-ball, I just fell in love with it right away. And obviously they're just the biggest role models for me, and that just kept me in love with the game.
And by high school, Caden's presence on the mound started to gain recognition. And it wasn't just Division I schools that were calling. I'm sure you started hearing a whole lot of buzz about the possibility of you becoming a professional baseball player, but when did it really click in your mind that this was something you could do as your job?
So I would say probably sophomore going into junior year. Sophomore year I committed to Kentucky, so I was pretty early for high school. But I was excited, and I kind of felt like I was on top of the world when I committed, and then things starting to speed up. Scouts started to come to the games, like MLB scouts, and then more and more started showing up. Then I started, having meetings and answering questions, and then the whole process started to become real. And then by senior year, I knew I was going to have a decision to make.
Now, at the midway point of the season, Caden's numbers speak for themselves, topping the charts amongst all minor league starters in nearly every pitching statistic. When you hear stuff like that, what does that mean to you?
That just means that I'm on the right path for me. Just got to keep doing what I'm doing, and just got to keep trusting the process, to be honest. It just means I'm doing the right stuff. Let's keep going.
We'll continue to follow Caden Dana's journey in part 2 coming up tonight at 10 as we discuss that process and his experience thus far with the Rocket City Trash Pandas. In baseball, every play starts with the pitcher. It's a position that takes skill, precision, and above all else, mental toughness. And Caden Dana's composure on the mound at just 20 years old is unmatched. In part 2, we discuss how that mental side of taking the mound is what drives him. Once upon a time, I took the mound myself. Such a mental game that it is. What is it that you love about? That was always what I loved about the game, that kind of battle of wits, between the pitcher and the batter. But what is it that you love about pitching?
You hit the spot. It's absolutely mental. Being mentally strong enough to take the mound every time and give your team a chance to win. I think that just that pressure itself is why we do it. Just like the adrenaline, knowing that you are in control of the outcome right now, you're the last person to touch the ball. So it's like that right there. I think that's why we do it.
On his first year in AA baseball, Dana has proven that the pressure isn't too much. In fact, he's thrived.
I think strikes me the most. He takes everything in stride. He takes the failures in stride, but he takes the success in stride too. And I think that's the biggest key for him maintaining the level-headedness that he's been able to maintain.
Well, ask any pitcher and they'll tell you they want the ball. And Caden, he's no different. This season, he's gone deep into the ball games that he starts, a goal that he set for himself during winter meetings.
The thesis of the meetings were more like talking about going deeper into games and trying to get that extra 2 innings out of you and trying to give your team a better chance to win. So that stuck with me, and I kind of carried that into the season. Just trying to get my mind, obviously we said it's the mental part of the pitching, and just trying to get my mind ready for that. Trying to get to the 6th, 7th, 8th inning, and that's, like you said, difference maker between last year and this year. That's probably been the biggest one.
But after all, he is still a rookie, and he gets a chance to improve his game at this level as he strives to reach the show. But the things he's learned at his stop here in the Rocket City, he'll take with him all the way.
Huntsville's a great place. Almost reminds me of home a little bit. And so it's really easy to just be where my feet are and enjoy where I'm at right now. Taking it one day at a time, one game at a time, and Huntsville's been helping me keep that mindset.
Caden Dana has since earned a spot on this year's Futures Game roster, where he'll get a chance to further prove himself against the nation's top prospects on All-Star Weekend.